It is Food City Friday, and Chef Julie joins us this morning, and you have got the sweet tooth working. You got the sweet tooth working this morning.
Yes. Well, you know, it's the holidays. I think we are all so ready for the holidays, and sometimes for the holidays you'll do a dessert that takes a little more time.
Right.
And, you know, because it's worth doing the effort, and so I thought I'd just share something that's going to be great for November, December, January, February, whenever you want to celebrate something with somebody.
And it looks like it starts with the brownie base over
there.
there.
It does start with the brownie base, and so that's what I've done here with the brownie crust. Basically, you can just take your favorite brownie recipe that's for a 9 by 13 pan, but cut it in half so it's not quite as thick. Now, one little quick trip, which will help you with any bar cookie you make at all, is how to line it with parchment paper. So basically, this allows you to lift it out easier later so you get cleaner cuts. And so you just, you know, cut one that's this way. You make it a little bit extra. If you fold it in the center, in the middle, and then lay it in the center, it'll lay out evenly. Put butter in between all of it, you know, butter in it, butter in between, and then it works really, really well. So that's what I've done, as you can see here.
For the longest time, parchment paper scared me to death because I was afraid it's going to catch on fire.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It really
no,
doesn't.
it really works great. Now, of course, what would a turtle cheesecake be without caramel, right? So I took a little shortcut to make it. You can make your own caramel sauce, but what I did is I took a bag of these little caramels, and I combined it with about 4 ounces of evaporated milk in a microwave. If you go to bakingwithjulie.com, everything, all the recipes, it's all there, so you won't miss a thing. But you do that and you stir it. I do it in the microwave so it doesn't burn.
Right.
And then you get this wonderful sauce. And so what we like to do is to put some of it.
How rich does that look?
Oh my gosh, and it is really good. You take about half of it and you'll put it on here and spread it around with a little spatula so it covers the whole thing. You don't want a big thick layer here at all. You just want something simple and just enough to give some nice flavor, but not so much, you know, that it's super gooey. But you can see how quick that goes on.
You could stop right there and that would be wonderful.
And it would be delicious. But let's add pecans,
Let's do it.
So I like to get the pecan chips because they're already the right size. I did toast them a little bit first. Because I think that's helpful.
Isn't it amazing how when you toast pecans or any kind of nut, really,
that's right,
it really brings out those flavors even more.
The oils come out and it makes a big difference. And this isn't going to be exposed to the heat like the ones on the top anyway, so you want to do that. Now, once you've got this stage done, then the next step is to make the cheesecake part. And I'm not going to make that. I've already got some. But the ingredients are simple. We need 2 packages of cream cheese. Make sure it's soft and set your ingredients out the night before. Put them on the counter. They'll be perfect temperature the next day. Then it's equal amounts, like 3/4 cup of sour cream and sugar. We have about a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, of vanilla, 2 eggs, and just a little bit of cornstarch to take some of that moisture out. And then we have this wonderful, wonderful concoction here, which you just pour right on top. Just stick it out there. And at this point, we'll spread that out, and then we'll bake this. It takes about a half hour. This is at 325 degrees. Now, I baked my brownies, I guess it was around 350 or so, but this needs to be at 325, and it'll take about a half hour, and then it'll be nice and cooked. Oh, doesn't it smell good? The lemon juice in there makes a big difference.
Oh, it really does.
It really does.
And the lemon juice surprised me, Julie, because I really didn't expect that to be an ingredient.
No, that adds a kind of a tartness, and you know, the cream cheese is so rich, the sour cream is so rich, even though there's a sourness there. That lemon to me just, I don't know, it just really pumps the flavor, gives a nice little twang to it, which is a really good contrast with all the yummy, delicious sweetness that we have going on.
This would make a great dessert for any meal during the holidays, but also you could cut this up and present it as gifts to people.
You certainly can, and because it's such a rich dessert, you can make really small servings. You don't really, well, you might want, but you probably really don't want a huge, a huge piece of this all at one time.
A huge piece of
small
this and
little
a big
bits is better, I think, on this one. But that's another part of the joy of it too, as well.
We're going to come back here in just a little bit. She's going to pop this in the oven, and we're going to talk about how we finish it off.
How we finish it off.
All right. It is bakingwithjulie.com for a lot of these recipes. And for everything you've seen here, go to foodcity.com.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by